Yo, what's up world? It's your boy Philosopher here, doing a video in the same room, but right now I'm sitting on a bed instead of standing near the door because there's a little get-together going on at the apartment right now. So if you hear a bunch of Russian girls talking and babies crying, you know why.
Очень круто, мне нравятся стены клевые. Ну просто.
But anyway, let's get to today's lesson. Today's lesson is going to be about 5 idioms that deal with females in any sort of way, both positive and negative. So why wait? Let's get to it. As usual, we'll go from number 5 all the way to the best one, which is number 1. And number 5 is, till the fat lady sings. Now, what does it mean when someone says till the fat lady sings? Well, that means till the end, the very end. And in popular culture in America, this is basically derived from an opera. And a lot of times, or certain times, an opera finished with a really big fat lady singing, and that means that's the end of the opera. And after her, the show is over. So how can you use this? For example, maybe you and your friends are going to a concert that's 5 hours long, but your friends only want to stay for half of the concert. If you want to stay for the whole concert, all you would have to tell them is, hey look guys, that's cool. You guys can go, but I prefer to stay until the fat lady sings. Then I'll go home. Even if there's no fat ladies there, if they are American, they will understand that you are staying until the end. Just like that. So let's get to number 4. And number 4 for today is the girl next door. Now, who does the girl next door refer to? Well, this refers to a girl who is seen as normal. She could be from anywhere, but she kind of can't be very special. She can't be too sexy. She can't be too rich. No, she has to be seen as the average girl to most people in order to be considered the girl next door. Because it's very rare that a guy is lucky enough to have a beautiful Victoria's Secret model living right next door to him. So when a girl is average, we just call her the girl next door. So if you want to use it in a sentence, you can say things like, dude, you should go for the best. Don't date a girl next door. You're better than average and you can do better yourself. Just like that. So let's get to number 3. And number 3 is to let her hair down. Now what does it mean when a girl lets her hair down? Well, literally it means like when their hair is in a ponytail like this. Literally when they let their hair down, I know it's funny I'm wearing a wig, but when they let their hair down, it's like that. Their hair is now down. But in this idiom, that's not what they're referring to. What it means is, she is flirting with somebody, or she is very comfortable. One of the two. And for example, let's say I go outside today and some girl recognizes me and she starts saying things like, Filotko, you are so sexy. I want to take you home, give you kisses, make you borscht, cook you blinchiki the next morning, then take you to Vivid the next day because I love you. And that would be her letting her hair down because she's flirting with me and she's obviously very comfortable with me if she's inviting me over her house for blinchiki smiasem and borscht and probably some hey, hey, hey. And no, guys cannot let their hair down. We don't use that for guys, only for girls. So let's get to number 2. And number 2 is to be knocked up. And when a woman is knocked up, that means she is pregnant. Oh God. She has a baby in her stomach. Now this idiom is pretty casual, it's not really slang, but I wouldn't use it for people who are much older than you because it might come off as a little disrespectful, so just use this with people of your age group. So how would you use it in a sentence? You can say, me and my girlfriend are about to have a baby. She is knocked up. Or if you're married, you can say, my wife is knocked up. We're pregnant. Yes, in America it is common that when a couple is married and the wife is pregnant, they say we're pregnant to show that they're like going to raise the kid together just like they made the kid together. So it's a romantic way to say my wife is pregnant by saying we are pregnant. But she is knocked up because she has a baby in her stomach. So let's get to the number 1, my favorite and one of the most commonly used idioms dealing with women today, and that is, she's a butterhead. Now, what is a butterhead? Well, a butterhead is basically a girl who's extremely attractive from the neck down. Yes, she has an amazing body, but for some reason her face looks like this. Ain't that sexy? No, that wouldn't work with me. That's a butterhead. Now, first of all, this one is slang. Yes, it's very commonly used, but it's slang. You don't want to use this one in school or at work. But how did they come up with butterhead? Well, I'll explain it to you. Butter is actually this. But that's not what they're talking about. They're not saying her face or her head has butter. What butter sounds like, when you say it quickly, it sounds like but her. So when you put that together with head, it says but her head. And what it basically stands for is she is sexy everywhere but her head. Everything's good about her but her head. Her body's sexy, but when it comes to her face and her head, it's no good. A butterhead. And there you go. I know you learned something new today. And that's the end of the episode for today. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you learned new stuff. Be sure to add me, vk.com/Velusco. That's me. And subscribe to my YouTube page to see all of my videos. I know the lighting isn't perfect, but like I said, I don't want to be near the door because all you're going to hear is this. So I made it here today. I'd rather make a video than no video. Hope you had fun, man. I'm out. Later.
And don't be racist.
So don't be that is his catchphrase, that don't